Hi guys, how are you doing? Okay, let me button up so I'll look neat. How are they? How are they? So, in my inbox, can you guys hear me well? So, in my inbox, I got a message saying, Daddy Freeze, I need to talk to you. And I gave the person a call. Do send me your messages. Pop my money guns if you're watching on TikTok. So, the person now said, when I called, the person was crying over the phone and said she is 8 months pregnant for her sister's ex boyfriend. And I'm like, how? What happened? Well, apparently, her older sister dated some guy when she went to serve in the north. Both of them are Yoruba. They met in camp. He got her pregnant, and the sister just refused to have anything to do with the father of her child. The sister is one of those stubborn women. I don't know if the guy said she should remove the belay, and she said that for him to say she should remove it, she doesn't want to have anything to do with him, and she was going to raise her child on her own. You know, a stubborn woman. At the end of the day, she raised the kid by herself. So this girl was now doing her master's in the UK, and she runs into this guy, and everything is fine, and they get along, and they started to date. And before you know it, she's pregnant. 6 months down the line, she brought him home to Nigeria to introduce to her mom and her dad and her siblings. And he and the sister sight each other, and all hell broke loose. And right there, they just started fighting. Like, you're not going to marry this Omoali. And the guy was like, but you said you left me. You said you wanted me to have nothing to do with the child. I reached out a couple of times. And after that, I gave up. Now, her sister is her mom's first daughter, but from a different father. Her sister is same mother, so it's like a half sister, but a different father. So her sister has a different surname. Her sister's surname is Williams, while she has a Yoruba surname. So there's no way the guy could have thought, because they were not so they only met in camp. It was more like a camp love story. So the girl is like, she loves this guy, but can she get married to a guy who has already benched her sister and they had a kid together? So I'm like, okay, can I bring it to my life? The girl was like, no problem. Bring it to your life. So, make una help me answer am. I don't get too much power today. I go to hear una. And I go there here, they do it as I do the best. Listening.
Yes.
On your light, on your light, on your light. I don't want to hear anything when you want to talk unless you on your light. Go and on that light.
Which kind of father will I get for this life?
You don't get them. Nothing if you do. Go on that light.
I was in bed, but this story is very interesting.
Okay. So on your light, if you want to contribute to my interesting story.
Let me dress up.
You know wear clothes.
Daddy, hold on. I don't understand this person. I must say.
Like I hear una. Belinda. Belinda. Belinda.
Why Belinda did all these years?
I don't know. I invite them today. She no gree come. Now cloth, you tell me say one way, no go wear hair.
No, I wear clothes. I wear clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Listen, we do
How are my
nails.
parents doing? My daddy and my mommy. How
Everybody's
you guys doing?
fine, my darling. So what are your thoughts? The sister didn't know. The guy did not know.
Why did the sister? That means they're not close.
They are close, but you see, they are not too close. You know, it's not every family that is closely knit. Hello, my darling. How are you doing?
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Oh, Fure, we are not seeing you. You are showing us light.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Oh boy, the flood for Lagos today.
Oh, go ahead.
I was staying at
my first child was still in school till 12 a.m.
12 a.m. This was no grill. Baby Freeze came home around 9:30.
The school could not send, they could not come.
That's the thing. You see, I learned this thing the hard way. If you live in Lagos, no matter how good the school is, let the school be in your neighborhood. And SARS, my kids used to go to a school in Awoyaya called Caleb. Very lovely school. If you go to that school like this, once you enter the gates like this, you go carry up, you can go drop there. Very nice school. My only problem with Caleb was the journey. Sometimes they will go in the morning, they will leave the house by 6 a.m. By 9 o'clock, they never reach school. With school bus, with Baby Freeze.
Mainland or island?
Island. Caleb is after Aja. Three of my kids went to Caleb. After NSAS and COVID, I just withdrew all of them and kept in the house. And I now started looking for schools that is walking distance from my house. Amara finished from Caleb. Amara is the only one that finished from Caleb.
That means it was near finish.
Yes. So we just dumped her there to do boarding house. I think she did 1 year of boarding house. Abiba was in SS1. I just removed her. Now, here's what we did, and I'm going to share this formula with you. One of the King kids went to a very expensive school, one of the most expensive schools in Lagos, and came out with 2 credits. The next year, that's my first daughter. The next year, we now took her to do JAMB lesson, that, okay, let her try again. She failed the second time. So in our bid, we're going around looking for schools. We now ran into my first kid's principal. She now recommended a school called Covenant Hall in Lekki, run by a principal called Mrs. Irie. Very standard Lekki school, but not that high budget. My pikin we finish school, carry only 2 credits, receipt, still carry the same 2 credits, finished with 2 A's and all credits in 1 year. So if anybody asks me, what school can I send my kids to? I'll say, if you're looking for a school that you get results, try Covenant Hall. So after my first daughter cleared all her papers, what she could not do in her very expensive school, and then gained admission to university, as we're bringing out my last daughter from Caleb, we didn't know where to put her. I was like, see, I don't care about the fees. I don't care about the school is expensive, rich people's children go there. Me, I know in this life, person will go get money, go get money. If you like me, no go any school. Arishekola no go any school and he still get money that year for Ibadan. Covenant Hall, that's the name of the school. So that's how I carry my Peking go put for Covenant Hall. She finished secondary school at 15. Gained admission before she was 16. She's now in 300 level. So make I just use that one tell you, say, if you look for secondary school for Island, we go give you results. If you look for expensive school because you want to show yourself and show the money that you don't have, go ahead and look for all those mumu schools way full everywhere. But if you're looking for a sec, that's why when people tell me that there are no good schools, my first daughter, she not fit add 2 plus 2 to get 4. Na problem. She go begin cry. She learned mathematics in Covenant Hall because Mrs. Irene, a mathematics teacher or physics teacher or something, if I remember clearly. So this just by the way, because you brought out that topic, say your friend Peking come home late. Papa, one of the best schools in Lekki, if you are listening to me, is that Covenant Hall. Anybody who I recommend them to. If you are looking for a fizzy, you might not get the physio, but you want your Peking to pass exam and go to university.
But if it's still in Lekki, once if the flood happened, so
now it is not that far from my house, and I raise my children like soldiers. I know they raise mumu. You understand? I know they raise mumu. Sometimes I raise my children to be a bit too independent that I'm now annoyed that they don't carry me along the process. I know they raise mumu. Baby Freeze is 10 years old. That's why he can be a baby. The rest of them, okay, flood catch you. Anyhow, people they take find their way. You said go follow them, find their way.
They
As
say
an officer come
normally
with
20 minutes,
eh?
but because of the flood, they couldn't even move. So I don't know the kind of rain that fell in
Ah
Lagos.
no, Omo. Omo, make I show you rain. Make I show you. And you know the luck I have is my father's birthday was on Sunday. Or was on Friday. So I went with the family to stay at Eco Signature. All my two sisters came from the UK, and my sister from Akure also came from Akure. So we all lodged in Eco, and my parents too were there. So we were all in Signature. So I went with my red car because I haven't driven it in 3 months. I don't have the time to drive it or where to drive it to. So I just said, and they had just repaired the roads. Baba, if you drive low car, you know all those flat cars, Baba, you go dey repair road. As I did like that, they repair road. Any road where I want pass, I sabi the area boys for that road. So I go begin to tell them, say, you go help me pour sand, you go help me break stone. Baba, you go repair. Baba, Nigeria na experience. One day, there's another superstar who has some of the hottest cars in Nigeria. I was talking to his management, and the person was like, do you know that this guy, they repair road? I say, you they drive flat car, you go repair road. You go, hey, you go turn local government chairman. And you go repair the road. If rain fall, the hole will come back the next day. So sometimes on your way out, you are repairing the road. On your way back, you are repairing the road. And you know the government. Nigeria na experience, I swear to you. So you know wetin this guy tell me, the manager of this musician, who I know I'm now one of the top 3 musicians in Nigeria. He say he go repair the road finish, drive a motor out. Before I come back, somebody don't go spoil the road. Because according to them, when the road is spoiled, they get an allocation from the government. So they don't even want you to repair the road. They want the government to come and repair the road or give them money to repair it. As Nigeria is a mess, Nigeria can never be good again. Leave it. This set of rulers that we have, they are the best set we can have. Because if they were to pick among us, it would go worse.
And some people that are applying that road will say that celebrity is using that road, it's not repairing the road. They don't know that.
They don't know that he's repairing the road.
They are spoiling it.
They are spoiling it. Hey, somebody just, hey, Jess. Jess. Anytime you see me hail Jess now my best follower for TikTok. Jess could just pop money gun, buy me Swan, buy me this. Now car remains, may she buy me. Somebody say, how much do you pay for your car insurance monthly? We don't pay insurance monthly. Now annually, they will calculate the value of the car 5%. Baba, you go near your bag go nearly break. Sure you get. So that day, luckily for me, because they're laying pipeline all the way to Dangote refinery along the edge of Lekki Expressway. So turn by turn, it now reached our area. So they now broke the road to lay the pipeline. So when they were done with laying the pipeline, they now patched the road, and then all the car dealers in the area contributed money, and then they now repaired the road. At least if it rain once, the water will go away. Oluwa Jiga, God bless you. You understand what I'm saying? So as I dey come out that day, I just see the road clear. Let me tell you, hey, another thing. If I want to go out with my flat car, I go carry taste buds motor, drive around that area. If the car go, everything go, I go look the road first, carry the car, go back house, come go carry my car. Baba, Nigeria, Nigerian experience. You go first use one car pass the place. So you go even look as the road be, because sometimes they will fix the road from my house going into Lekki Expressway. But then on the expressway, there are potholes. So I will drive my wife's car there to see where the potholes are. So when I'm now coming with my low car, we know how to avoid it before I can. So Friday with my papa birthday, that's why I carry my motor pelebe, my flat motor, carry and come out. I don't first drive my wife car past the area, see the road, how I fit manage the road. That's why I carry and go drop for Eco Signature. They see me, as they see me, they approach Eco Signature. One place where they say no parking, they say make I no worry, make I park there. I park the motor there, give them people they take picture with the motor. They nearly tell me, say, how much make I drop my motor for 1 week? Maybe people they use and take picture. So I now went back home with Uber to go and carry my Mercedes and the children. Taste Buds went to do her hair. So she was supposed to come with us, only for me to realize that my Mercedes itself no fit carry load. So I got back home. My Taste Buds had one suitcase. My children had one suitcase. And then me, I had one Mont Blanc bag that was full of my clothes. Then Daniela had a small suitcase. Baba, we reached the motor, we opened the boot. The motor take just one big suitcase. Or it take one big suitcase and then my Mont Blanc and then one small thing. Daniela had to come and join us with Uber. Baba, I realized, say, if I truly want motor we go serve my family, I need to buy Land Cruiser or Prado. I know sure say Prado said go if you carry that load. Now Land Cruiser I go be. Or Lexus LX 600. You know, say my motor na GLE. So the back be like coupe. We don't look the load. I say, come on. Normally when I carry sports car, everybody go follow me for back inside Uber. I don't like the 570, it's too ugly. John say buy boss. What I want use boss do for this life? No motor where I hate for this life, rich boss. Instead I buy Okada one for all my children. Instead of make I buy boss, I could buy Okada.
That what they call it, space boss happy ones. It's boss.
Baba, I hate boss. Nothing I hate like boss for my life. Nothing I hate. Instead, make I buy one Okada, give my children, make they ride and come, carry their load for the bag.
Prado is stronger than Lexus.
I don't know. It's stronger, but that load many. You see, that LX6, when I bought the LX600, it's about the same price as, because the LX570, brand new, was about the same price as the 53 AMG. About this, slightly, the LX then was slightly more expensive. Tundra, God forbid, I'll buy Uber Corolla. No motor where I hate for my life like Tundra. No motor where I hate. Now, I like Hilux.
We're talking about the Mercedes.
But do you know the funny thing is? The funny thing is Hilux for carry that load. But my problem with Hilux, somebody said we do serve the purpose we are this. Now my question is, why do I have to buy a car I hate? When I just got an Uber, it cost them 3K or 4K to come and meet me at the hotel.
That says you should buy Hilux.
No, Hilux. But you see, my problem with Hilux, if I buy Hilux, I'll buy it to replace my Camry for that rough waka. I don't mind Hilux. I know they do off-road trips. I know they do. And even if I won't do off-road trips, I've always believed there's a principle I have in my life. Don't buy what you can rent. Don't rent what you can borrow. Don't buy what you can rent. Don't rent what you can borrow. A lot of people don't understand that philosophy. We do things. We buy things. Escalade I can manage, but I'm not a fan. Of all these cars, the motorway I really like, now LX600. I can actually buy LX600. LX570 I despise. It looks like a big box that is shiny. Tundra is stronger than Hilux. It's not about stronger. If you give me Tundra, brand new, and Hilux Tokumbo, I will take the Hilux Tokumbo. Which where I want, if I park Tundra for my house, the Inyash go enter my neighbor house.
It's so long.
Which I won't use and do. Instead of make I drive Tundra, I will go refurbish my Camry, they drive them. You know as I hate Tundra, Rich. Toyota Highlander and a 7-seater.
This Highlander 7-seater.
See, when I'm buying my cars, when I was specing my Mercedes, the speaker alone, the Burmester, was $6,000. I'm not buying a car because of family. I'm buying a car because of my enjoyment. Family can enter Uber and follow me for back.
They say you should borrow.
I can borrow. That's all I can even borrow. If not to borrow, I can borrow.
From money.
Toyota Tacoma is as ugly as Tundra, but not as big, but equally ugly.
Daddy Freeze, is it that you don't like truck?
I'm not a truck person. Which I like Hilux. Anything past Hilux, I don't know.
From his answers.
Someone say that Freeze, these other two girls be like say they not get driver's license. This one they don't fit talk anything. They say they don't fit talk anything.
I don't know. This person is not showing.
Someone say Tundra is the Mercedes Maybach in Canada. Trucks everywhere. As in, to me, it's so ugly.
Who is Ofrey? Who is Ofrey here?
Ofrey is there. I know Ofrey. As in, person go count the money, go buy Tundra. Instead of make I buy Tundra, I'll buy Uber Corolla.
I'll be back, please.
Oh yeah, buy. Instead of make I buy Tundra, buy Corolla, Uber Corolla, they use JJ.
But dear, this is our topic, Sha.
You don't like Cadillac?
I was blaming the sister, but from your
Someone said, I'm enjoying this car topic. We'll come back to our main topic. Someone said, I always keep a minivan for family travels. Here's my reasoning. Something that we do 3-4 times a year. Why do I have to have a car for it? So the remaining time, waiting the car go they do. You go they look me, I go they look them. I already have 2 cars that are looking at me every morning that I don't have enough time to drive. Let me tell you, if I want change my SUV, I go buy Euros. If my money pass Euros, I go buy Cullinan. Now so my brain they work. Now I feel manage the new Range Rover, but it's too problematic. I like the looks, but it's too problematic. I like LX600. I can manage that too. But I don't want to change my Mercedes, the Sports Coupe, because when you match that thing, the LX engine will fall. As I was coming out of, we had dinner for my dad in Movenpick. As I was coming out of Movenpick, one LX600 day, I don't enter Sports Plus because I never drive the car anywhere, so I won't match up. The LX match that in 4-cylinder. Baba, it turned to a speck of dust inside my rear view mirror. Tundra go still do that place till today. Right? They do. So the new Lexus is not V8, it's 4-cylinder. That's 600. Now the problem where I get with them with that, I love the look. I like the interior. No, I don't like the interior. I can manage the interior. If you enter Mercedes-Benz, any other interior would look like toy. Any other interior would look like toy. Apart from, of course, Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce. I must see all these cars. Pacifica. Now, in all fairness, Tundra go past that water. Hilux will pass that water. If to say I dey outside, anywhere where I dey, now there I go sleep, or the motor go sleep. Luckily for me,
But that difference, did you guys have a heavy rain yesterday?
this morning new. My daughter went to the airport this morning. My daughter
This
left the
morning
house
at
6 a.m.
past 12.
No, my daughter left the house 6 a.m. That's when I
That's
went to bed. Yesterday morning.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday morning. 6 a.m. It was not raining. After that, Offrey, press X, make I bring Wally.
And the freeze, why? What have I done wrong?
How would they use 4-cylinder on that one? I swear, Google it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's 4-cylinder or V6 or 6-cylinder. As that motor will be like that. LX 600 engine. It's 4-cylinder. Did I? Okay, V6. 3.4 liter V6. Sorry. How they go put V6 for that kind motor way big like that? It no go fit move. If they like me, they put 3 turbocharger and 1 supercharger. It no go still move. Sorry, it's 4-cylinder. It should be V8. The old 570 are V8. The old 5670, yes. But I don't like the look of that 570. It's too ugly. No matter, you see, no matter the turbo, once the body heavy, then that 600, the engines were breaking down after 20,000 kilometers. Google it. Go and Google the technical bulletin of that car. 20,000 miles, the engine will just knock. You know if you run. I run with them now. Can you compare it to the AMG 53 with the, what is it called? Mild hybrid. Somebody say ugly now, that statement. I swear, it too war. So my fear is you bring that car to Nigeria and then the warranty no day. Nobody go answer you. Only you go import the engine by yourself. Another $20,000. Begin to find Mufu who go help you come out that engine. But I don't want to get mechanic problem for Nigeria. Now why they like buy my motor brand new. You don't want to have mechanic problem in Nigeria. Just buy your car brand new, JJ, if you can. If not.
Baba, good evening.
Good evening.
Grandpa Freeze.
Thank you.
It was so lovely.
Thank you very much.
And you see, I must say something. Elima agree, but there's something that talks about at the end of the day, the ship goes to the sea, but they all come back to the shores. You see that man at 80, my old man passed at 87. Unfortunately, I was with him about 3 months before he passed. You see, how much can life mean to anyone? 80. That man was rocking number. His sweetheart was clutching him. I was watching. Me, I told you I don't really listen to people, what they're saying, but the demeanor or the motive behind what they're saying. And the body gets to I had fun more than anything because I was watching everything. You know what to do, and we know DF Kone Yalagidi Neo. Aji Baba Shirada. Voila, I was so happy. You can't even I wish I could call. I tried to text you, but oh God, yeah, my busy. But
Baba, he reached yesterday before my eyes zeroed. So I had to hang out with my sisters. I had to take them out. You understand? So one of my sisters wanted to eat goat meat.
In Lagos.
She now came with her friends. So I was like, the best place is Utazi. Utazi, no mess me up. Because sometimes you go carry people go somewhere and that will be a bad day. It was an extra good day for Utazi. So we had seafood okra, banga. My children had jollof rice and chicken. Amara and Jensen shared a plate of banga and starch. I had banga and 2 starch. I don't tell you, it's starch now my best food. So after that again, my other sister wanted to hang out. So we now had to come down at a hotel again and do cocktails in the middle of the night. We left the bar. They closed the bar at 1:30. We still sat down there. We can't order last drink. We can't nurse the last drink till around 3 o'clock before we finally got up. Because they don't close the bar now. What we go do? We drink. They can't close the bar. As they won't close the bar, we say, okay, give everybody one round.
The member once you get in,
Mm-hmm.
or the back. Yeah, get back or what about one late about the one? I mean, after
There was the bar at the poolside. We stayed in Signature.
that one is towards the back. You barely go resort in Gongawa. Yeah, go. Actually, only supposed member, but there's one like a little about as soon as you pass the gates, not the gates, the main entrance. So once you get into the actual building, that one is not too much. You can't take more than 20 people.
Jess Omao.
Anyways, dear.
Jess, send me a text message. I'll give you my number. Let me call you to appreciate you. Thank you so much. You too try for me. You too try for me. I'm listening to you, brother.
Yeah, that car, the LX. I mean, I'm not really a fan of it too. I don't like it. I think it's ugly. LX 600 new. 600 like, but if you like 600. Now, it's not I said they both V8s, but it's Steptronic. And
no, the 600 is V6. I just googled it. It's V6.
It is V6, but it's equivalence of V8.
It's equivalence of V8 performance, but it doesn't have that pull. It will not have that pull of the V8.
Fuel efficiency, not be shaped.
Speak English. This is our auntie here. Do you speak Yoruba, my dear sister?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So I noticed that Kerry, do you speak Yoruba?
So, what do they know about cars? Because I'm gonna bore you with too many.
Just talk about cars, then we'll come back to our topic.
Yeah. So, you see that LX600? They made a V6, but it has something called Tektronix. Anybody can look it up on the internet. So when you step on the gas pedal, for a fact, the cars that could do 0 to 40 are like the regular V6, maybe the max 3.7 liter. Now, this one, if you step on the gas, it can get you up to 0 to 80. Now, you see, it's fast. But they did it like that because it would not burn too much gas. So if you're traveling on high range, you can save up to about 20 gallons on maybe 500 miles.
Yeah, but you see, you will not burn too much gas, but you will burn too much engine. The engine will quick by carrying that load.
But Baba is a Lexus. You know Lexus can do. I mean, after Mercedes-Benz, Lexus is the next. I've seen a Mercedes with more than a million mile. I've seen a Lexus with at least 750.
Now, see waiting somebody talk. Buy made in Nigerian cars. Innocent Motors, best in Africa. My darling brother.
It's good.
I have nothing against Innocent Motor, but I know if you use my money. I know if you see Mercedes. I know if you see Lexus. I know if you see Range Rover, maybe say, nah, Innocent, I won't buy. I want to say, let me reply.
I didn't see the text, but please, brother, in my shop in Lagos, I have a body shop and a dealership. I have 3 Innocent cars. Parts have been waiting for the last 3 years. I have brand new 3 Innocent cars. Parts have been waiting for the last 3 years. They bought these cars for, ride share, like Uber. They had this long fleet of cars. This one got in an accident. We already done the body work and all that.
Thank you so much. Wale, hold on. Sorry, make I hail the people where they buy my stuff. Big shout out, very, very big shout out to Jigga, aka Novex. I just Oluwa.he. Jigga. He just got me a sports car. Be like say that they do competition. He's competing with my lovely Jess. Jess too they try. Jess. Oluwa Jigga. Make sure they compete, they go. You don't take since people buy my stars and my money gone. like this. Continue, my brother. They hear you.
So, bro, we would love to do. See, maybe I should go a little, back when they were assembling Pojo in Nigeria.
Yeah.
My parents were fan, and I mean, people that I grew up with, just because you want something indigenous. But how are you gonna make something and there's no backup plan? It's been 3 years. The car now, you don't turn with me. Say Niger painters, he get the way where they be. Once car on the 2 day, they don't turn out to storage.
My brother, first of all, nobody knows how to paint car in the whole Nigeria. I don't talk this entire.
Absolutely, that one I agree.
Nobody knows that. If they can manage and match the paint, they will never match the finish. Meanwhile, abroad, Mexican go match paint and match finish for you. You will be like saying that nothing they do.
Surface repair will be wavy.
Bro. Then after a while, the body filler will begin to come out.
And the finish, Baba, the one major error, and I get painter where I say, how you gonna apply Bondo, which is the body filler, and sand it down with water? It weakens it. Then now you're gonna put paint and what we call clear coat. Clear coat is the one that makes the car shiny.
Lacquer.
There's no way. You already weaken the base. After a while, it will crack. Because some Saharan weather is kind of harsh. But harsh is to Vegas, harsh to Arizona, harsh is to California when it really gets hot. Kilo days once you want intact. The only car that you see that will peel outside here will be a car at least 10, 15 years old. And
John wants to join the conversation. Which of the ladies is bored? He wants to talk about Innocent. Kerry.
Okay.
Are you in London or Nigeria? You're in Nigeria.
It is good to meet
London.
Ladies, I see you really talking. They are not the regular
Nigeria.
It's 4 a.m.
Okay. Go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right.
Night.
Now, I want to say something about Innocent. I love the guy's ideology and the fact that he's trying very hard. But you see, my problem with Innocent, two things. And that is just me. I don't speak for the world. I am, number one, the car has to look good. I have to like the way it looks. And two, the branding. You see, when I drive my car, my red car, people will interview me on top moto. You go just come back, they go don't use hand, design the whole car. You now have to start wiping fingerprint because they are taking pictures with it. The car, I parked it in front of Signature. They don't go allow, where I park that motor, they don't go allow you parking on there. Even the Mercedes, they don't go allow you park them. It has to be something exotic for them to even say, oh yeah, come and park here. So for me, one, the branding has to be right. And I have a problem. They didn't get the branding right. I've said this many times. And two, the cars don't look good. You see, if the car looks really good, but the branding is off, hold on. If the car looks very good and the branding is off, or the branding is really good, but the car doesn't look so good, you can't just get the branding and the car design wrong. Now, let me give you an example. The car is filled, Nigeria is now filled with Chinese cars. Mikano,
Geely.
All these cars, Geely. These cars are beautiful. They are finer than Kia and Hyundai. They are fine. You go no say this one at Chachinko, but not fine. GAC, they are fine cars. So even if the branding is wrong, because nobody wants to save money and then go and buy Chinese car, but because they are so fine, you get what they tell you. Because they are just so fine. So when you say buy Innocent cars, I understand that yes, when you buy Innocent cars, you are branding this and that. But I know if you carry Innocent put for my
God.
I don't go there happy. Instead of make I buy Innocent, I buy Tokumbo Mercedes or Tokumbo Lexus or Tokumbo BMW. I was talking to Ayo Anima Shaun today, and we're talking about X6. He was telling me about his
Yo,
X6.
John. Mama be no enjoy. I didn't mean it.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Unfortunately, I couldn't join that live. DF will bear me witness because me, I don't do hypocrisy. Your boy, he didn't do right by you. He did you dirty. The dude you joined the live with talking about money and all that stuff. I know he's gone.
Who is
but
that?
He told me I be CMC. Now
leave on. I don't want to make we resurrect that conversation. Just leave on. You understand?
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, we begin the drag, we begin to turn another thing. Just
okay. We don't leave out like that. It's about this car stuff, sir. You see all these companies you're calling like Julong, them, Meccano, them, all these Chinese car manufacturers. Well, you know what made them strong? What made them strong is the demand for it. Now, China has the demand for it. China has the population. They create the demand for it. Now, one thing with car manufacturing is not about the car itself, the car manufacturing company itself. It's about the sub-companies that the offshoots of a car industry. For example, when you're making a car in Nigeria, there will be a company that won't be making the upholstery, a company that won't be designing the speakers, a company that won't be designing the sound system. So these are the offshoots of a car industry. And if they don't have a demand for it, those offshoots can never come in. The reason why we were able to do Peugeot assembled in Nigeria in the past was because the federal government put a strong regulation that any car that is bought by the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria must be Peugeot, including the military then. Directors, they were given Bethline. Peugeot assembled in Nigeria. And that grew the demand for Peugeot in Nigeria. And after that growth.
But John, let me tell you something here. How old are you this year?
I'll be 39 this year.
Okay. I'm 49, so I use 10 years senior you. So I want to take you on Peugeot. My father had 504. Apart from 404, will be ugly car. Peugeot na very fine motor. From 504 to 505 to 605 to 405. You understand? That year, even though government placed embargo on them, 505 na fine motor.
Evolution. You know why 505 fine?
Why?
But that was the only thing we were used to.
No. There was Renault, there was Opel. There were better cars in the US. There were Toyotas. But apart from Volkswagen that had Santana and Passat, 505 still fine past Santana and Passat.
And Evolution are the biggest of them. Because you know those two cars. Evolution those two cars were only available because that was what the government wanted us to use. There was a Volkswagen was assembled in Nigeria, but Peugeot 504 was assembled in Nigeria, and that was a huge boost in the Nigerian economy. But John, no vex. I want to see. I would never. I mean, I'm a business guy, and I hope to grow and bigger than this. Innocent had a fantastic business outline, and I would agree with you coming out with the business of shoots. But bro, now waiting they keep 3 cars for my yard, at least in the last going on 3 years now, bro. You know, windshield because the frame no be regular frame. I be able to try and improvise. I won't call my boy for Ladipo. Make them come size them, but you know say windshield they get sizes like concave. It could no be say the flat. Because if you put out flat because of the aerodynamics, it did break inside travel. So I did try to. Matter of fact, me personally, I called their factory, say what's going on. Let's do this car, throw paint on it, and walk out of here. But they tell me say the people where they do their glass say that the earliest they could get it as an October when I was in Nigeria. They said now like about 6 months, and now October is the next month. Anyways, that's another 1 year. So it is just occupying space. What I was saying about cars that are made in Nigeria, making cars in Nigeria, they might not be.
I understand where John is going. John is saying that if the government should force the government to use Innoson, then Innoson will grow big. But you see, I agree with you 100%. But John, Innoson needs to work on their branding. Baba, the font, just you don't ever see if you are standing behind a Lexus, the way they just write them Lexus, the newer models, Baba, that thing is beautiful. Range Rover, Mercedes Benz. They Innoson, they don't write them back. The Innoson is bigger than the car we carry the just big. There's just they don't get good. I'm telling you.
Daddy Freeze, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Innoson is using that logo. So that's to me, or that's my personal opinion. He does not have anything to sell Innoson. If you put an Innoson logo, people will be wondering which car is this. He needs to make a coming into the market before he can remove that Innoson.
John, let me ask you a question. Can you buy Innoson?
Daddy Freeze, if I'm president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, everybody will use Innoson.
Not everybody. Not if you force people.
Right now. Daddy Freeze, me. I'll block the borders. I'll make you importing Mercedes Benz. I'll put 200% tariff on every car. Go and buy now.
Baba.
If you bring Mercedes, you go pay times to the price. But you know, go the prestige and luxury you desire.
You now be amazed that. Let me tell you, the person that can buy Benz now, will still buy Benz then.
Let me say something. We cannot be doing something different and expect the result of the past. When those when we were using Peugeot and
now let me ask you a question. Why did Peugeot fall out?
When we were using Peugeot in Nigeria, Exide, the battery in that Peugeot was made in Nigeria. Michelin tires and Dunlop tires, the tires in that Peugeot was made in Nigeria. Absolutely. Sanyo sound system, the sound system in that Peugeot was made in Nigeria. No, assembled in Nigeria. Any assembly is made. Now Sanyo in China. Yes, but they had a plant in Nigeria. Yeah. Because of that Peugeot and Volkswagen that was in Nigeria.
Now let me ask you a question. You, John, as you dey like this, why you know they drive Innoson?
Who, me?
Yes.
Because it is cheaper. It is cheaper for me to even buy a Mercedes Benz than an Innoson.
Thank you.
Why? Why is it that way? Because the government have not done what they need to do to strengthen local industries. Daddy Freeze, do you know why in the oil industry that small players like Duplex are now going Africa? There's a Nigerian indigenous oil company owned by a Yoruba man that has operations all up to Mauritania. Why? Because the government of Nigeria came at some point and said, if you are not a company owned 100% by Nigerians, you cannot drill in swamp and on land. You know, Dangote spoke about this thing 2 days ago. He gave the indigenous companies strength to operate. If we cannot be doing this and expect our economy to grow, car manufacturing is a huge part of every economy. That is what's holding Detroit. Detroit as a state.
Now, somebody is saying that is how it works in South Africa. It's either Mercedes opens a plant in Nigeria or face it. Almost all companies have plants in SA from Ford. Let me tell you, SA has Ford, BMW, Toyota. Mercedes Benz. You cannot force a country to drive Innoson. It is wrong. You can say, okay, Mercedes Benz, you must come and open a plant in Nigeria so that we can have a choice.
There's something called the consumer demographics. You are looking at the number of drivers. Baba, the people where they drive Benz for Lagos, form the actual demographics of drivers of Benz in Nigeria as a nation. So it's not enough for Mercedes to come and set up a plant. It is enough. Really? What's the percentage? It's way more than enough. At least you can get 1 million Mercedes-Benz users in Nigeria.
But it's not enough to set up a plant. Now, let me tell you something.
Let's have that conversation. If you set up a plant in Nigeria, Baba Toyota will be able to make this claim. It's for West Africa. It's for West Africa. It's for West Africa. How many people drive Toyota in South Africa? And what is the overall population of South Africa? To talk of how many people that drive Toyota in South Africa. So if you're setting up a plant in Nigeria, you're setting up a plant for West Africa. And if Toyota sets up a plant, Mercedes-Benz sets up a plant in Nigeria, it's a good thing for Innocent. Why? Because those offshoots of car manufacturing, he will benefit from it. If Toyota has someone that does their tires, those same people can do tires for Innocent. If Toyota has someone that does their sound system, those same people can do the sound system for Innocent. All I'm saying is that we cannot be doing the same thing and expect a different result.
Now, let me tell you something. Why is Nigeria no longer assembling Peugeot today?
Okay. Nigeria no longer assembles Peugeot because the people that had sense stopped ruling us.
No.
Military.
No.
Yes,
Hold on. Let me tackle you a bit on it.
Okay.
Globally, even in America, Peugeot stopped producing cars in America or importing cars to America.
Yeah.
You see, Peugeot themselves did not evolve. Peugeot did the same thing that happened to Peugeot. It's the same thing that happened to Forever 21. It's the same thing that happened to BlackBerry. It's the same thing that happened to Nokia.
Ericsson, Nokia.
They grew so big that they did not believe that they could be kicked out of the market by competition. Toyota was the one that drove. Nobody wanted to buy Peugeot.
That time we were using Peugeot in Nigeria. They had not evolved. Benz was better than Peugeot. 190 was better than Peugeot. Flatboot was better than Peugeot. But because wait though. Which I want to make you give me specific, like the models. There will be no. You want to talk about 190 now, like early 80s model, which is 180 the small baby Benz. Then look at 504 SR. Flat boots. Which one is flat boots? 130, flat boots, 230. Now 79 model with that. They still make it push on then. Shagari style. Mercedes-Benz Shagari style. SCF 500. I don't know their models, but Shagari style. Bro, wait. All I'm trying to tell you is that time when Peugeot was manufacturing in Nigeria, Mercedes-Benz were making very good cars, extremely nice cars, better than Peugeot. But the federal government wanted us to have something that is made in Nigeria. And that is the only way we can grow an economy. That is the only way we can grow an economy. But Peugeot was selling.
Baba, if there's any car, do you know right now, GAC is being manufactured in Nigeria. Meccano is manufactured in Nigeria. Jess has come back with my money gone. Jess, I love you.
Meccano was that is all those industries cannot thrive except we use regulations to thrive them. That is all those industries will not thrive. But do you think, Innocent needs to improve? I'm not talking about only Innocent. No, I'm not talking about only Innocent. I'm talking about all these these new players that are coming into the car industry. They will never thrive. At least give them the federal government vehicles. Why should you have a senator go and buy Toyota and send monies that should remain in Nigeria to Japan? Why do they have the whole entire Senate deliberating on cars that they want to buy and they want a Toyota? These things are not far-fetched. Actually, the military had sense. Civilians are the most senseless individuals in Nigeria. Because the military that said, if you must buy a vehicle as a civil servant, it must be a car made in Nigeria. And that was how Toyota grew to Toyota assembly. And Peugeot grew to Peugeot assembled in Nigeria.
But you see,
then in Kaduna, if your papa knows the work for Peugeot, your papa don't get money. They employed a lot of labor. It trickled down to Port Harcourt. Michelin had more than 5,000 employees. Michelin tires had more than 5,000 employees, bigger than Shell.
But you see, at the end of the day, You can't do that and make it work because Nigerians will carry the Nigerian factor in.
Wow.
What happened
Yes.
to Virgin Nigeria?
Yes.
Have you heard
on what John said?
Richard Branson's story of how he was frustrated out of Nigeria?
Daddy Freeze. It was the economical factor. Anybody who wants to save Nigeria will put national interest above any other interest. Daddy Freeze, it is very easy. Double import duties. If you buy a Mercedes Benz for $10,000 in the US, you will clear it in Nigeria with $20,000. People will buy made in Nigeria.
You see, Baba, let me tell you something.
I know that you can pay you because you want to drive your luxury.
Baba, forget me, they drive luxury car. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I hope you know that the government is also afraid of the people. Why have they not? Why have they not returned Lekki toll gate?
Daddy Freeze.
It only go 5 years. Why have they not returned it?
Daddy Freeze, when it comes to government,
Baba, one day the people will rise against you with this your ideology.
Daddy Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
The same way I will gather all of you people on that toll gate and do anything they want to do to people. It's the same way I'll gather all of you on that toll gate and do it for national interest. Nobody's personal interest supersedes national interest.
But you see, let me tell you something here. Innocent does not need government support to build more beautiful cars. Hold on. If you see that Mikano, it go sweet you to buy.
This Mikano already has that support from China. This Mikano you're talking about already has that support from China. John, I want to try get you real. In China, they only buy made in Chinese cars. So Mikano.
No, Chinese people have the highest consumption of Ferrari, I think. Last time I checked, first or second highest consumption of Ferrari.
Why Chinese have the highest consumption of Ferrari is because of their population. John, percentage. I want to ask you something. Take it as the percentage of their population. Do you think Innocent would not be successful as a car manufacturer if Nigeria does not have a regulation telling Nigerians to buy only Innocent? Do you think so? There is no country that will work if they don't put a regulation to consume only their cars. Even the United States of America, where you live in, at some point. No, but nobody says. Wait. Bro, please, I'm getting somewhere, please. Let me just, not so I don't lose. At some point, the US was bent on using only cars made in America. At what point was this? Give me
Thank
facts.
you. Now, let me tell you something about, hold on, let me tell you something about, let me tell you something about the US. Let me tell you something about the US that I like. Yeah. President Trump is not going to drive a Mercedes. He's going to use their local cars. But you see, that beast is world standard. Let me tell you something. If you buy Cadillac and you put them side by side with a Range Rover, they will meet up.
Oh yeah,
do you understand? They will meet up. My problem is Innocent meeting up with Hyundai and Kia.
Daddy Freeze, you keep saying this, and I've answered you this question several times. Daddy Freeze, Hyundai and Kia has a population that supports its manufacturing. Every car.
Somebody said something. He said, "Let Innocent make fine car first.
Exactly.
Let them make it. Make it not past 10. But let us know that these cars are fine. But now people know they buy them."
Daddy Freeze. You people should look at this thing from a business perspective.
Let me tell you. Somebody said India have Tata and Bahari. Do you realize that Tata owns? Hold on. Do you realize that Tata owns Range Rover? Tata owns Range Rover.
Do you know Daddy Freeze?
Eh?
The Range Rover you said you like because of the maintenance and all the problems. Do you know India make the engine now, the motor? Tata makes anything 2020 models to date. Let's go back to history.
No, the new Mercedes engines are sourced from BMW now.
How did Tata buy Range Rover? Answer me, how did Tata buy Range Rover?
Because they built their economy, they built strong cars.
No, Tata started as a small
Now, let me explain something to you about Tata.
But do you know
Tata is the
company-
cheapest car in India.
military Humvees for
Tata
years?
started as a small company in India. At some point,
Hold on.
it-
Do you
it-
realize
it-
that the
it-
average Innoson is more expensive than the average Kia, or around the same price as the average Kia?
brand new
Absolutely.
is not true. Brand new is not true.
Because at a point I was interested, I wanted to buy some of their cars.
Brand
You
new
know
is
what
not true.
what
Brand new is
what
not
tired me was they just did not look good. After sales, people warned me about the after. Look, Baba, nobody will buy it from you. If you buy 7 million, you will struggle to sell it 2 million. Meanwhile, every single Mercedes I've used, I've made profit on it. I had a 2020 Camaro. Hold on, make I tell you my Camaro story. I had a 2020 Camaro.
After sales.
Hold on, I had a 2020 Camaro. I bought it for 45 million then. I sold it for nearly 60 million.
Now, American car with that.
That is-
Don't be universal
Let me-
Camaro.
Ah.
It's a
That is-
Chevrolet.
let me hold you on that. Let me hold you on that. What do you think drives after sales of a car?
Desirability.
Is it demand?
Not just demand. Desirability.
Demand.
See, let me tell you.
Demand.
Mhm.
Car difference demand. Toyota
Okay.
Corolla. Toyota Corolla 2003 model is not a fine car. It's the demand that makes it very expensive now in Nigeria.
Okay.
It's demand. It's just demand. If you buy Toyota Corolla and give it to an Uber driver, he'll tell you that he doesn't want. Why? Because he's scared, because the demand is high, people will steal it. It's
Mm.
demand. So because it doesn't have to have a demand for it to be desirable.
Boy, if they are-
No, I disagree, John. You are putting the cart before the horse.
I think John waits. Okay,
I
just
think they
gave
should
you last-
first of all,
come
you see,
and send
if you
videos
come
to
and meet me and you show me the first car, say, look,
John,
I've built this car. Let me tell you,
we have-
Ned, you know
we
Dr.
have
Ned
3
now,
units in
Wale.
our shop.
Yes, thank you so much for popping my money gun. You know Dr. Ned. Ned currently
Yes.
is building his own electric
Also
range
manufacturing.
cars,
Okay.
manufactured
No,
in China.
It's not building, it's just building the Chinese style.
He's at least they are designing them for him, or they are branding them for him. Because I drove one of them on Sunday. Baba, this car is
They
fine.
have it already.
Yes, now they brought some in already.
That is
Dr.
true.
Ned, no, they joke. I fear that day.
That is true. Let me tell you something now. If Nigeria wants to get it right, we need to be strict on things that we bring in. We are a consumer economy. We need to make what. See, that the freeze at some point, Nigeria was making 70% of what it consumes. Our currency was strong then. We are asking why our currency is weak. What kind of people are we?
But John waits. I still have a question.
We had Michelin that. we had
But
Michelin
John,
that was making
Peter
tires
Obi was
from rubber.
is one of the biggest importers in this whole country.
But anybody with the import know they help the economy.
It's a big lie. It's a big lie.
But all of a sudden, but John, you were supporting.
Challenge you, that is a big lie. If you are in Nigeria and the government have not provided you the infrastructure to thrive as a manufacturer, what will you do? You will import. You have to eat. It is not in Peter Obi's position to put government policies. It's not the president that will enable manufacturing industry. If the government puts policies that will stop importation, he will change suits a line of business and go and do what he should do. But if your policies are only favoring importers, what will he do? He will import. Let's stop all this Sheyi Vibes stupid narrative.
Which one be Sheyi Vibes again? Waiting Sheyi Vibes do.
But John waits. John waits.
Importer is the biggest importer. That's the
John,
dominant narrative I've had
wait,
in a long time.
John, now my problem it is, you know, let's have a
No, you see, John, let me tell you something. Hold on.
Do
John,
you think that
John,
if you
wait,
and I-
wait, John.
like, let's say the
Wale,
farmers-
wait now.
Okay.
John, I don't have a problem with importing. That's why I don't have a problem with Peter Obi being the highest importer in Nigeria. But because you now came and said what will fix Nigeria is local production, then I'm now referring to you that if you say local production is that important, why are you not using that same loophole to hold Peter Obi accountable. Me, for instance,
How will you hold him accountable? He's not the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria is the commissioner for trade and commerce, the minister of trade and commerce. He's just a businessman. But he's telling you, he has seen the harm that importation has done to Nigeria. And he's saying,
not being they do the importation.
But crime not allowed, it's not a crime. Until you criminalize importation, it's not a crime. He's telling you that for you to fix this economy, we need to produce more than we import. The reason why he's importing it is because we're not producing what he sells. Like say we get Kellogg's, NASCO, they make better cornflakes. Will he import Kellogg's? Like say they make soap, will he import soap? It's important because we don't make it. And it's telling that we have to start making it.
I agree with you, but let me ask you a question. In as much as the government would enforce people to buy Innocent, Innocent does not have ready available parts for the cars they are producing and selling to the public. I gave you an example, and this is not a sabotage. It's just me sharing a natural feedback. So now, can Innocent improve on their designs? Can they have their parts readily available for consumers?
Wale, I'll take you back to the oil industry. An industry I know very well. If you tell Nigerian companies, especially Nigerian servicing companies, to compete amongst Halliburton, Weatherford, Schlumberger, Baker Hughes, it's impossible for the Nigerian companies to grow. These are people that have owned this technology for more than 200 years.
Yeah.
It is impossible for any Nigerian company to even bid for a job and outbid them. The government now came in and said, okay, fine. What we are going to do is, these people now get offshore, deep offshore now get them. But see anything land and swamp, your company has to have all Nigerians as member of your board of directors.
There's been there since 79 in Nigeria as a law. It's called indigenization policy.
No, that indigenization policy is different from the local content policy of the oil industry. It's petroleum industry, PIP.
I'm listening.
So if we could do that in the oil industry, and now we've seen players, Nigerian players, growing. When those companies started, they did not have monies to service their parts. They did not have parts to service their tools. Their tools go down, they wait for them. And they go and get those parts from elsewhere. Because of the policies of the government to strengthen those arms, those industries. Those industries. If we don't do that for car manufacturers, if we don't do that for every other industry in Nigeria, we are wasting our goddamn time.
Okay,
I don't believe in civilians. I don't believe in civilians. No, civilians are too weak to rule an African country. Honestly, I don't believe in civilians.
So what are you insinuating?
I don't know what I'm insinuating, but I don't believe in civilians. You guys are too weak to rule an African country.
You've been military, John. He said you guys are too weak. But listen, I want to tell you something, John. See, I know I mean I quite get your sentiment, and well, you are very valid, but there's one thing. So, as somebody who want to sell products, mine says that I don't want to even advertise my stuff. Once my stuff is good, it will sell itself. See, I don't need to pay importation duty or clear Innocent if I buy. If it's as beautiful as at least as a twin in the grade of
John. Wale, wait. John,
okay.
Do you know you are alive today because of a Mercedes Benz?
Yes, I'm alive today because of Mercedes Benz.
If you were in an Innocent, if you and your son were in an Innocent, when that truck hits you, you will not be alive today.
Yeah, but if the government had fixed the economy and Innocent had grown as big as Mercedes.
But Innocent just
no, Innocent cannot grow as big as Mercedes Benz. There are very few car companies in the world. If you are in a Kia, you will not survive. If you are in a Kia, you will not survive.
I agree with you, but my interest does not supersede the interest of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay.
And what's your interest? And what's federal point
Being
of
alive,
Nigeria's
being
interest?
alive, my personal interest is not supposed to interest of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Any degrades. Have you seen a Ferrari advert before?
God bless you.
Yeah,
Are you We're not
reason
talk about formidability of the product.
Ferrari
No,
advertise.
I don't
Ferrari,
compare.
Ferrari
No, don't
advertise.
worry. Don't come for.
Ferrari
Don't come for me on that. I
advertise,
don't
don't
compare.
advertise on TVs.
Ferrari.
Yes.
I
Their
show
target
you.
audience. They advertise in air shows where people go and price private jets.
But bro, that's not even that.
So
I mean,
so
you're
they have
talking about where
target
people
audience.
go
They
to
know
buy
where they're
private
going.
jets.
They know where
Who
they're
are the
going
people
to.
buying private jets?
They know where they're going to. They know where they're going
Let
to.
me tell you,
What's the
as
percentage
Nigeria
of
road bad
private
reach,
jets in the world?
That's the percentage of people
as
who want to buy
Nigeria
Ferrari.
road bad reach, people still they buy Ferrari because of the
Even
desirability.
Toyota will come. Every Toyota, Kia, Honda, every day night they show for TV.
Bro,
But what I'm trying to say is
everything
that
has a target audience. Everything has a target audience.
absolutely.
Ferrari will be stupid to come and advertise a Ferrari on TV. How many people?
Well, I mean, you never can tell.
How many people can afford? How many people can afford a Ferrari that waste their times on TV?
Baba, it's not even affordability. You have to wait.
You think Dangote watches they watch TV? No. He has someone who watches TV on his advertising what they said on TV. So
one thing I want to say is that if we can reach out to Innocent Motor, right, my brother, I do have a number which I used to call them with, because that part issue, you can't be saying they call back and forth. And you know, again, Nigerian lukewarm attitude towards service. When you call those people, they could just talk rubbish. They are indefinite, not certain. They don't even know when parts are coming. If the manufacturer or the CEO of that company will take this into cognizance, they should go to wherever they are, sourcing their stuff, and at least produce. Let's say they are rolling out 5,000 units. You have spare parts for one unit. At least.
Only if you are if you work in a service industry, you will know that is not visible. Even me as an oil and gas professional, you don't maintain inventory. If you maintain capex inventory,
why not? Why you are not automotive? You will.
That inventory is a cost. As a business man, that's why inventory is a cost. That's why you see, for example, in the oil and gas industry, there are some parts you see and they'll tell you that the lead time is 7 months. Why? Because the company that manufactures it no longer manufacture it. And they'll tell you that they have to convince the company to do a new one.
But that's quite different.
Inventory is a
That's
cost.
different.
Inventory is a cost. The only time inventory ceases to be a cost is if you have consumer turnover. And that is what we are talking about. Consumer turnover. If the national assembly we are driving, Innocent will maintain that inventory.
John, do you know that Innocent had a very good sale between 2021 and 23? Lagos had, I can't give you exact amount. Right here, they came out good. Should we let everybody this year? Now, one of those fleets, one of my cousins assigned me that they bring come our shop for fixes. Right? Now, these things, they are still functional. They're supposed to be in active service for whoever bought them, whether in hire purchase or lease or whatever. Now, these cars are grounded because of accident. We cannot fix them because of parts. They don't get universal parts. And again, I would have loved that Innocent was wait again. I'm just see, Baba, you never can tell. We will give ideas, it might be useful. Innocent can design its car, have it branded Innocent, perhaps towards sign cars. Do you know that Hyundai parts can work for Kias?
Okay. That I don't know, but let me say something about this part, sir. There was a time I was heading maintenance of a multinational. When in maintenance, we have what we call serviceable parts and non-serviceable parts. For example, a company that decides to keep the inventory of a part that should be replaced in 100,000 kilometers of a car is a foolish company. The first inventory you keep are serviceable parts, oil filters, fuel filters, all those things that you change during
Every now and then.
routine maintenance. So you said a car was accidented. Obviously, an accident will affect a non-serviceable part. See, maintenance supply chain is a course on its own that you need to understand for you to run a successful multinational company. You can't just go and maintain inventory. Those inventories are monies from the bank. In a country like Nigeria, where bank loans are gotten at 30%, you buy a part that will not be sold in the next 2 years and drop it in your warehouse. At the end, when you're selling that part, you have paid times through the price of that part to the bank.
Agreed. But John, wait. Okay, so would you have said that? Would you have said that Innocent is at the peak of its production dynamism? They don't need to do nothing, as it were.
No.
They just need government support.
They need to do something, but what they need more is government support. And what that government support needs to do is, do you know that Michelin, Port Harcourt, have a yard that is capable of producing tires for the whole of West Africa?
At the time,
that facility is still there in Transamadi.
Are they still producing?
They are no longer. I said they have a yard.
And that's why I said at the time. I
said a yard. I didn't say a plant. I said a yard. Okay. A plant is a functional yard. They have a yard that can still produce tires for the whole of West Africa. But that plant is no longer functioning. Nobody works for Michelin anymore. Michelin had the capacity of employing about 5,000 staffs as of years back when they left. Most of the best programmable logic array experts in Nigeria were trained by Michelin because that was what they used mostly. PLEs. You get? Now, the reason why Michelin is not bothered about coming back to Nigeria, they don't have a market in Nigeria. There is no car manufacturing plant in Nigeria.
Nobody's buying brand new as such.
Did you understand? You understand?
Nobody they buy.
So if these things are put in place, this there will be a trickle effect on other aspects of our economy.
In essence,
all I'm concerned about is the economy of the Federal Republic.
In essence, let me
want a Nigeria that will work for all of us.
Yeah. Do you know that I thought about something and I was talking one of my people there around recently, just this weekend. Do you know that if they mandate car inspection, say back in the day, VIO, vehicle inspection officers, DF.
Mm-hmm.
You remember them?
Yeah.
John, you remember VIOs?
Mm-hmm. We still have them now.
Black and white check clothes. Do you know that those people check the treading of your tire? They check your brake fluid level. If you ever get stopped by them or you have to visit them, if you get a ticket to go to them. Now, you see, these things are the things that will necessitate people to do the right things. For instance, tire where they don't use for abroad, they almost die. Nobody say use tire, no, they are abroad too. But there has to be a level of treading. There has to be at least quality control. All these things, they in place again. There is no way people will not do anyhow. Innocent vehicle, it's not a bad idea. Brother, trust me. Let me tell you something that I found out that it intrigues me. Those cars they were using for ride share, they are 1.5 liter engine. I said, wow. Car we're going to run on like less, almost no fuel. Like say you put 970 the fuel right now, Abi. Like say you put 9,700, that will get you almost full tank. No, that's 10 liter. That will give you half a tank. You go still run all day for your ride share, and you would have made at least 100K. And less combustion. I applaud that, but bro, what we are saying is that, okay, look, even if Innocent develop finer, more beautiful cars, if the parts are not available for us to be able to buy, it's still a problem.
We are still saying the same thing. The parts are not available because there's no consumer demand for it. When there's a consumer demand for it, the parts will be available. Just like when Ford, back in the early 2000 and early 2000s, 2010, 2009, when Ford started coming to the market, there were no Ford parts in Nigeria. The reason why people did not buy Ford then was because there were no Ford parts. Gradually, Ford started becoming popular in Nigeria. A lot of people started buying it. There was a greater demand for it. People now started exporting Ford parts. See, whether we would like it or not, we need to hold our government, our leaders accountable. They cannot drive cars that enrich other countries as leaders of a country. You cannot be feeding on taxpayers' money and use it to feed another country. All those Prados, RAV4, LX600, Lexus that they buy, they are improving our economy. Money. They are growing another economy, and it's so irresponsible, callous, stupid of them from beginning to end. I said it. Absolutely, you're right on that. That I agree with. That's there's no any other thing around that. Nah, bullshit. My dad at some point had two official cars, two best line, Peugeot 504, best line. And the last official car my dad had with Peugeot was 607 Pescarolo. I think this was 2024 or so. I mean 2004. And that day, it was still beautiful and all that. Then I think then the gift sent itself. But you see, Baba, even Peugeot is not even Nigerian. It's not proper Nigerian. Yeah, but panel van, that soon wasn't in Nigeria, but it was assembled in Nigeria at that time too. But the thing is, like you rightly said, we had people who were still, close to the grassroots. They were still listening to people's yearning. But like this ones now, they don't see. Do you know why I say that civilians are so irresponsible and so empty? This nonsense started with the Shagari. Why started with the Shagari style with the Mercedes Benz? Oh yeah. General Sani Abacha, as callous and irresponsible as Nigeria might paint him, was using the Peugeot 504. Oh yeah. So please, when we say these things, we know what we are saying. We need to address the core reasons why our economy is not working. Not bank policies, forex policies, no. If you address those... Remember, some of these things too, money washerman arrangement, when they call people, they need 109 units of LX 600, they will give it an estimate. It was so ridiculous how much they were spending on these cars at the time when they resumed this. But Baba, no worries. Maybe we don't leave there. I mean, the messages we pass, hopefully you will get the right source. But Innocent Motors, improve your design, make cost of it, and at least we understand you're a private business person. Perhaps but John is indeed right that at least let the government try to at least make a policy that want Nigerians to buy it, and like that, if it's beautiful, the law says buy it, it's affordable, they will go for it. And also, you see those men like the likes of Innocent, Dangote, and the rest. Those are the key drivers of our economy, whether we like it or not. Dangote is doing a lot to the economy. Whether Nigerians like they should say whatever they will say, is monopoly. When he was monopolizing, what were your people doing? These people are doing a lot, and they need to be supported. Did you watch his recent interview? Yeah. He said there are so many people. Let me tell you something. I got cash than he did that. John, as soon as I see, he never even reached the part of say people go Monaco. I said this is Dangote. In my mind, I just said this is Dangote debunking monopoly. Because of course they hear what people say. But the truth be said, you see what this guy faced for the refinery matter. You see how NNPC, because of corruption, you see how they shake this guy. Now, this guy
what is producing locally is not even selling as much as what is exporting.
Do you know the trickler effect of that refinery there? One of the biggest petrochemical companies that's springing up very soon. It'll be done.
I know, but and I'm even telling you the fact that it just did. This was 2 weeks ago or less than 2 weeks. This man just sold his first set of petroleum product to US.
United States, yeah.
Now I said that this will strengthen Naira. This one where I see like this because you're paying him in dollars anyways.
Of course, you're paying him in dollars.
I cool. Now, but you see the hurdles. I was hoping he was gonna open his mouth and just say, "So person will go to Monaco." But of course, we know these people that go to Monaco. But you can't blame those ones too because not everybody gets strong head. Not everybody get their agility to fight to say, you know what, I'll put that inside this thing, I will finish out.
So
it's all of the time.
So the truth is that Dangote is not strong.
All right, guys, time don't go. Make I go sleep. Another day don't break. Hey, I don't try.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
Time don't reach where you. Time don't reach where if you do finish. This one will go take off your shift.
I swear.
Yeah, wait, I'll ask you something. Why you don't just leave us? Look, they talk. When phone die, we just go.
Abi, I know. Don't worry. But you see, the topic where we carry come today, we never even touch and we don't enter politics. So we are revisiting. Oh, tomorrow I can't get. I get one booking for the live. So that means on Thursday we'll go back to this our topic. And sometimes I know we enjoy political conversations, but sometimes I try as much as possible to also bring in our gossip gist so that everybody can, sometimes people just want something light, you understand, something not too heavy, something that they can just relate with. Sure, you get. I love political conversations. Even me, I was encouraging people to talk about the cars, but I noticed that my lovely sister here did not talk too much inside the matter.
My sister just did look also.
You're muted.
Are you there? I think you're muted.
Yes, I'm here, sure.
Okay. We didn't get to meet you, Creamy. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. Good evening.
Creamy Visi.
That is freeze.
My darling. What did I want to say? So I want to bring you. I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring you back, and we'll have our own conversation where we're not talking about cars and all those things. We're all going now. We're all going. So let me use this as an opportunity to.
Your conversation is our own conversation, please.
The conversation she joined for. The one she joined for.
Bele and no Bele. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, madam.
Now still our conversation and now sweet
never carried Bele before, so we don't know how they take.
Abi. Creamy, you don't carry Bele before.
No.
You go great talk.
You don't no lie, you don't come out Bele before.
You go great talk. But she's not a mother.
Daddy freeze. You get pressure, you're not supposed to ask me for public stage.
No worry, I go ask you for DM.
I'll answer if you ask me my DM.
My sister, where do you?
Don, your ear don't open.
Hey.
Just say you answer her for DM. I don't understand how you go answer her for DM.
Your ear don't open, so any day when me and you go get back, we wish you no go possible. We go just flashback.
Just flashback. Say, that girl. No wonder you come out Bele the other time. I understand where you're coming from, my sister.
No, but even if you tell me or you don't tell me, I know the truth.
What truth?
Good night, everybody. Before we get into trouble. Good night, everybody. Good night. A special shout out to Jess. Hold on. A very special shout out to Jess and also to Jigga, who have been buying my money guns all day. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And God bless. The other day, John was raising money for me. My network can't go hang. Everything disappear. We'll still come back to that very soon. That's one of the reasons why I appreciate John. John, they watch out for him guys, even though not problem guy, they look for problem too. Good night, everybody. Wale Oshegon, Creamy, and everybody who turned up. Good night and God.